There's a certain kind of movie you just can't watch with others. Not because it's embarrassing, because it's too real, too raw, too emotionally charged. These are the kinds of films that peel back the human psyche, that explore themes of obsession, isolation, and unfiltered desire. They're bold, psychologically intense, and far from casual entertainment. If you've ever craved something more daring, something that lingers long after the credits, then this list is exactly what you need. We're diving into 5 critically acclaimed, emotionally gripping movies that are so intense they demand to be watched alone, with stunning performances, haunting visuals, and IMDb ratings to match. These aren't just films, they're experiences. So turn down the lights, put on your headphones, and get ready. This isn't comfort viewing, this is cinema at its most provocative. Welcome to Review Loud, where we bring you hand-picked titles that go beyond mainstream comfort. Today, we're counting down the top 5 watch-alone movies with high IMDb ratings, films that explore raw human emotions, bold storytelling, and unforgettable characters. These aren't your average weekend picks. From psychological thrillers to intense character dramas, each movie is a powerful personal journey meant for solo viewing. If you crave immersive, thought-provoking cinema that pushes emotional boundaries, stay with us. This list was made for you. Number 5, Shame, streaming now on Prime Video, is a raw and unsettling deep dive into a man's darkest compulsions. Brandon, a successful corporate worker in New York, appears perfect on the surface, but beneath the sleek exterior, he battles an uncontrollable sexual addiction. When his emotionally unstable sister suddenly moves into his apartment, his carefully managed secret life begins to spiral out of control. With haunting cinematography and a gripping, uncomfortable realism, Shame explores themes of isolation, trauma, and inner emptiness. Featuring a brilliant performance by Michael Fassbender, this film is not for the faint of heart. With a 7.2 IMDb rating, it's a bold, adult-only, psychological drama meant to be watched alone and remembered long after. Number 4, The Handmaiden, streaming on Prime Video, is a daring psychological thriller set in Japanese-occupied Korea. A crafty conman hatches a plan to steal the fortune of a wealthy, isolated heiress. To execute his scheme, he hires a young pickpocket to pose as her handmaiden. But what begins as manipulation soon unravels into a passionate and dangerous bond between the two women. With lush cinematography, intricate storytelling, and bold erotic sequences, The Handmaiden transforms into a sensual maze of deception, love, and betrayal. The film masterfully balances beauty and tension, immersing you in a twisted world where no one can be trusted. Directed by Park Chan-wook, this period thriller holds an impressive 8.1 IMDb rating. Its raw emotional power and provocative themes make it unsuitable for public or family viewing. This one demands to be watched alone, in silence, and with full attention. Number 3, Nymphomaniac Vol I and II, streaming on Prime Video, is an unflinching controversial dive into the life of Jo, a self-diagnosed nymphomaniac who recounts her journey of sexual obsession and emotional unraveling. Found beaten in an alley, she is taken in by a quiet man named Seligman, to whom she reveals the explicit chapters of her life, from early sexual exploration to dangerously obsessive relationships. Directed by Lars von Trier, this 2-part saga is not just erotic, it's a raw psychological study that confronts taboos head-on. With graphic adult scenes and philosophical undertones, the film explores themes of guilt, shame, desire, and trauma in deeply unsettling ways. Charlotte Gainsbourg delivers a haunting performance as older Jo, while Stacey Martin plays her younger self with intense vulnerability. The cast also features Shia LaBeouf, Uma Thurman, and Willem Dafoe. While the IMDb rating sits at 6.9, the film remains a polarizing masterpiece that sparked worldwide conversation for its daring content and unique storytelling. Visually bold and narratively complex, Nymphomaniac is strictly not for group viewing. It's made for mature audiences ready to face emotional discomfort and confront the darker edges of human desire. Watch it alone, reflectively, and without distractions. Before we dive into the next bold title, let's pause for a second. Are you the kind of viewer who enjoys films that provoke, disturb, or deeply resonate? Ones that leave you thinking long after they end? If yes, hit the like button to show your support and drop a comment below. Which movie made you feel something you couldn't explain? Maybe it was unsettling, maybe beautiful, but it stayed with you. We'd love to know. Also, don't forget to share this video with someone who appreciates real, unfiltered cinema. Because trust us, these are films that deserve full attention and zero interruptions. Now let's keep going. The next title might just be the most daring one on the list. Eyes Wide Shut, now streaming on Netflix, is a slow-burning psychological erotic thriller directed by the legendary Stanley Kubrick. The film follows Dr. Bill Harford, played by Tom Cruise, whose world spirals after his wife, Alice, Nicole Kidman, confesses her suppressed desires. Distraught and intrigued, he ventures into a surreal underworld of masked elites, secret orgies, and psychological temptation across New York City. As Kubrick's final film, Eyes Wide Shut is layered with symbolism, dreamlike pacing, and a haunting musical score that keeps viewers on edge. It's not just about sex, it's about obsession, power, insecurity, and the human psyche. With bold nudity, cult-like rituals, and emotionally charged scenes, this film is far from casual viewing. The eroticism is intense but intellectually driven, making it a must-watch for solo viewers ready to reflect deeply. Definitely not for public or family settings. Number 1, Climax. This movie is one of the most unsettling, trippy, and bold films you'll ever watch. Set inside an empty school building, the story follows a group of young dancers as they celebrate the end of rehearsals with a night of partying. But things take a horrifying turn when someone spikes the sangria with LSD. What begins as an energetic celebration quickly descends into a hallucinogenic nightmare. The music gets louder, the dancing turns violent, and the group slowly loses control of their minds and bodies. The film traps you inside their madness with long, unbroken takes, flashing lights, and raw emotion. It's French language with English subtitles, available to stream on Prime Video. With an IMDb rating of 6.9, Climax is visually stunning, but mentally exhausting. It's disturbing, experimental, and emotionally intense. Definitely not suitable for group viewing. This one's for solo watchers only. If you're looking for something bold, artistic, and completely off the rails, Climax will shake you to the core. These 5 films aren't just stories. They're emotional experiments that challenge how we watch, feel, and think. Whether it's the devastating emptiness of Shame, the twisted elegance of The Handmaiden, or the drug-induced madness of Climax, each one pulls you into a world that's bold, beautiful, and often uncomfortable. These aren't for background noise or casual group movie nights. They're for when you're alone, headphones on, and ready to experience something real. So, if you're tired of safe, predictable content and want cinema that dares to go deeper, subscribe to Review Loud. We bring you hand-picked, high-impact films that hit hard and stay with you. Let us know in the comments which title you're watching tonight, or if we missed one you think belongs on this list. Until next time, stay bold and watch wisely.